You are clear, O rose, cut in rock, hard is the descent of hail. I could scrape the color from the petals like spilt dye from a rock. If I could break you, I could break a tree. If I could stir, I could break a tree. I could break you. O wind, rend open the heat, cut apart the heat, rend it to tatters. Fruit cannot drop through this thick air. Fruit cannot fall into heat that presses up and blunts the points of pears and rounds the grapes. Cut the heat, plow through it, turning it on either side of your path. The light passes from ridge to ridge, from flower to flower. The hepaticas, widespread under the light, grow faint. The petals reach inward. The blue tips bend toward the bluer heart, and the flowers are lost. The cornel buds are still white, but shadows dart from cornel roots. Black creeps from root to root. Each leaf cuts another leaf on the grass. Shadow seeks shadow, then both leaf and leaf shadow are lost. Are you alive? I touch you. You quiver like a sea fish. I cover you with my net. What are you, banded one? Now let the cycle sweep us here and there. We will not struggle. Somewhere, under a forest ledge, a wild white pear will blossom. Somewhere, under an edge of rock, a sea will open. A slice of the tide shelf will show in coral yourself, in conch shell myself. Somewhere, over a field hedge, a wild bird will lift up wild, wild throat, and that song heard will stifle out this note. I have had enough. I gasp for breath. Every way ends. Every road, every footpath leads at last to the hill crest. Then you retrace your steps, or find the same slope on the other side, precipitate. I have had enough. Border pinks, clove pinks, wax lilies, herbs, sweet cress. Oh, for some sharp swish of a branch. There is no scent of resin in this place, no taste of bark, of coarse weeds, aromatic, astringent, only border on border of scented pinks. Have you seen fruit under cover that wanted light, pears wadded in cloth, protected from the frost, melons almost ripe, smothered in straw? Why not let the pears cling to the empty branch? All your coaxing will only make a bitter fruit. Let them cling, ripen of themselves, test their own worth, nipped, shriveled by the frost, to fall at last but fair with a russet coat. Or the melon, let it bleach yellow in the winter light, even tart to the taste. It is better to taste of frost, the exquisite frost, than of wadding and of dead grass. For this beauty, beauty without strength, chokes out life. I want wind to break, scatter these pink stalks, snap off their spiced heads, fling them about with dead leaves, spread the paths with twigs, limbs broken off. Trail great pine branches, hurled from some far wood, right across the melon patch. Break pear and quince. Leave half trees, torn, twisted, but showing the fight was valiant. Oh, to blot out this garden, to forget, to find a new beauty in some terrible, wind-tortured place.